There's been a pretty big change that just recently happened with some of the qualifying guidelines as far as qualifying for a second or for a rental mortgage. Basically, OSFI's come out saying we can't double count income. When you've used that to qualify for already for a single property, we can't use that income again to qualify for the next property or your next mortgage. What does that mean if you're potentially thinking of becoming an investor into the future for 2026? Well, I'm James Lowen. Let's get going. What I think is probably one of the dumbest things I've seen from OSFI to come out in a while, and they've had some gems. Let's shake my head and take a look because you might have seen this in the news and you thought, what the hell does that mean? It's a lot more of an impact than we think. So, the capital treatment of income producing residential real estate, i.e., if you're buying a second rental property anywhere in Canada. And what they're taking a look on this is basically coming and saying that ensure that the income used for one mortgage is not then again used the second time for another one. So the income that was used on the first mortgage is removed or corrected for. I don't know if you know this, Mark Joshua, but when we qualify for a rental property and we include the income that was included to qualify, we also include that mortgage, including property taxes and heat, and also the mortgage payment into there. And we generally, with most lenders, can only use 50% of the rental income that was generated. So if we're not double counting it, then we should be removing as well any of those other debt liabilities into there. So we're not double counting it right now, but you want to remove that income, but maybe keep the liabilities. We don't really know exactly what the hell they're going to do come January because this is just released and it's got me a little bit concerned. So let's take a little bit of a summary that I put together here. So banks can no longer reuse borrowers' income across multiple mortgages, aiming at reducing this double counting, which, yeah, we've included that income on the next application, but we've also included all the liabilities as well onto there. So we're counting it again with the expenses that are already counted. Why is this? Well, one, that's, as I pointed out, it's stupid. We're not double counting as it is, but we already have an issue in Canada. We have a rental shortage. We used to do anywhere from 30 to 40 rental mortgages a year for most investors. We just completed doing our second one, and that's the first two we've done in 3 years. So we're going to limit some supply even further. We're already including these expenses, so there is no double counting. What's really going to change, because this is really just on personal income, it's not on corporate or business income. So what's going to happen? Well, large corporations are going to be able to come in and qualify to buy them since personal investors just can't. So we got to have fewer qualified investors. It's going to be tougher, way tougher to qualify on rentals. And really, we just need to educate clients that there's a massive opportunity right now that is probably going to be gone in 2026.